Welcome, my students, to our new topic. Welcome to Science Topics with Hudud Haini. My dear students, our science topics today is about food tests. We know that nutrition is essential to survive. We eat to survive. Our food is important to provide us with health, growth, and then by energy. So we need food to provide these three essential needs of our body. Health can be provided by fruits, by vegetables. Our growth can be provided by fish, chicken, milk, while energy, we can obtain it from eating carbohydrates. So, our food. What are the different classes of food that provide us with protection, energy, and growth? And how can we identify experimentally the different classes of food? At the end of this topic, my dear students, you must be able to classify foods into organic and inorganic types. Then, you must be able to list the different classes of organic food. And finally, the most important one, to identify experimentally the presence of proteins, lipids, starch, and reducing sugar. This is what we're going to deal with this. At first, if you want to classify food, the food that we eat can be classified into organic and inorganic. Organic substances are substances that contain carbon atoms, and they are from animals or plant origin, while inorganic, they doesn't contain carbon at all. If we move to organic food, they include proteins for growth, as we said previously, carbohydrates, and lipids. Finally, vitamins that provide us with protection and immunity. Now, if we move at first to carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, they consist of two words, carboform. Carbon hydrates from hydrogen and oxygen, hydra. So carbohydrates, they consist of three elements, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Carbohydrates, they can be divided into starch and sugars. And also sugars can also be divided into a non-reducing type and a reducing type. In addition, sugars can also be divided according to the number of molecules they contain. They can consist of one molecule, and they are called monosaccharides or simple sugars. And they can be consist of two molecules, and they are called disaccharides, such as sucrose, our table sugar. And finally, they consist of more than two molecules, such as starch. They are called polysaccharides. Inorganic substances, the opposite of organic substance, keep in your mind, they contain water and mineral salts, or minerals, you can say it, minerals or mineral salts. Now, if we move to our last topic, how can we experimentally identify the different classes of food? Precisely starch we start with. Starch can be identified by making the iodine test. We use iodine solution, and the solution has a brown-orange color. Few drops will be added to the food that contains starch, if we know, and after a few seconds we obtain dark blue color. Next, identification of proteins by making a test called Burette test. Proteins can be found in milk, in chicken, in meat, in eggs. We make, as we said, Burette test. This test must not have heat. Food with the Burette test, if the result give a blue color, it will be negative, absence of protein, while if it give violet color, we have proteins. Now, if we use a sugar and want to know if it is reducing or non-reducing, we make something we call it Fehling test, which has a blue color. But this test requires heating. Why heating? This test is slow, and heat is a catalyst that speeds the reaction. Now, the sugar that we add a few drops of Fehling reagent or Fehling solution and heat it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now, if the color turns into brick red as you obtain in the first one, so we have reducing sugar. Finally, lipids can be identified by a test called rubbing test. Now, we use a brown paper and we bring a drop of oil and drop of water. We add these 2 drops on the brown paper and we wait to observe. As we observe here that oil leaves something called a translucent spot, while water didn't leave anything. Thank you for watching and enjoy more. And don't forget to subscribe to us at YouTube, Science Topics with Khudayd Haini, and like our page on Facebook, the same, Science Topics with Khudayd Haini. Enjoy more and thank you again.